decided I'll hop on for a minute and just say Happy Mother's Day to all of the beautiful mothers, all the mothers that are you doing the doggone thing. You taking care of business. You taking care of those kids. And then there are a lot of aunties and there are even a lot of dads that are operating in that position, even though I know you're not mothers, but a lot of dads are operating in that position as well. So I wanted to get on here to just say Happy Mother's Day to everyone. I hope that this day has proven to be one of the most honorable days of your life. I pray that the your children, nieces, and nephews. I pray that you were honored in a special way, a way um, that would touch your heart to make you feel like the most special person in the world, and that it'll push you to even be even that much more mother to whomever that come in your presence. I looked at my mother. My mother, she was. Uh, my brothers and I were blessed to have a beautiful mother, inside and out. She taught us things, how to survive, how to love, how to be firm when you have to be. She just taught us how to love God and how in the times of going through things you still got to press on. She taught us a lot of things. And she's gone on to glory now, but those same things that she taught us, I like to believe that we are allowing her to still live because of the things that she taught us, and now we are being the example that she was before us. So I just mothers are they are the best thing to me. They are the best thing next to God, Jesus, and Holy Spirit. They are the next one in line. I mean, I think that they are the closest physical God that we could ever have. You know, there are a lot of people that have missed um, not being able to deal with children, and children can be rough sometimes. But I tell you, now that I've gotten older and got another batch, um, it's been a pleasure and an honor. Wasn't the best mother in the very beginning, but God has given me another chance to be able um, to make it right. To make it right. So I just wanna to let each mother know that you are special in your own way. And don't feel like that you have to measure up to all the other mothers in the world. You only measure up to um, the way God has made you, the mother that God has put inside of you. Just let it come forth. Just do that, you know. And I believe that God has given each individual mother um, children that he would not give you. I believe that each child was made exactly or for each parent, each mother. So believe me, you can handle it. You can handle it, or he would not have given you the job. So do not beat yourself up for not being a parent that can give um, monetary all the time, or a parent that can give cars and so forth and so forth. You look back at your life, and you look back and you see that you've done the best that you can right then and there, and know that better days are coming. But you know what? Even if you can't give monetary, give um, gifts all the time, please, it's so important to give love. Love is cheap. Love is, you don't have, it don't cost nothing to give love. You know, with that, with my mom was hard on us. She was hard, especially hard on me. She didn't play when it came to me. My mother would tear that tail up. Do you hear me? Now, to me, I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought my mother didn't love me because she stayed on me all the time. She beat that butt. I mean, the boys that hardly ever got whoopings. I mean, boys can be mischievous, and she only saw me getting in trouble. She didn't see them boys getting in trouble. But anyway, so I thought my mother didn't love me, but she was showing me that she loved me because she was trying to guide me in the right way to make sure that I didn't go way out there. I went out there, but I only went so far. I mean, yeah, I did my thing, and I have not been perfect, but I could have been worse. I could have been worse. But thank God, every time I think about some of the things that she said, it made sense. And some of the things she said didn't make sense, and that's when I did I tried or whatever, and then I made a lot of mistakes and wishing that I had listened. But anyway, y'all, please cherish your mother while they're here. I wish that my mother was here. I wish that I could hug my mother right now. I wish I could get a good little argument going with her because, me and her, sometimes we stayed into it all the time. That mother and daughter, me being the only girl, we stayed into it all the time. But, I love that little short lady. I loved her. And I wish that I could hug her, and I wish that I can introduce her to these little big-headed kids. I mean, it was a lot. It's a lot of time. I wish I can go to the flea market with her because we used to stay at the flea market. I wish I could just praise God with her because we used to go to church together. I wish a lot of things, but once they are gone, you can wish all day long, but it's over. It's over. It's over. So I would tell anybody, cherish your mother, cherish your parents, your family while they're there. I need to do better with my brothers because I know I don't reach out to them like I should. But I've been saying I'm gonna do better for a long time. I just gotta this new life I got is just so, sometimes it can be so hectic, but you still got to reach out still. But I love my brothers. I love y'all. I love y'all brothers. I really, really do. I love my sisters too. I don't talk to them, so don't feel bad, sisters, because it's not like it's just only you all. It is the boys too. I do them the same way. But anyway, y'all. But I just let's get back on the mothers. I want to say Happy Mother's Day to each and every last one of you all, and I want to encourage you all to keep putting your best foot forward and knowing that you have put your best foot forward. And if it's some things in your life that you need to improve in, and just ask God to help you with that. But you don't try to measure up to everybody else. Just be you, and be the best you and the best mother that you can be. That's what you need to do, because a lot of times people want to look at everybody else. I've never been a person that like to look at other people. Yeah, if I'm gonna look at somebody to maybe gain some wisdom from her, but to be like, I like who I am. So don't try to measure yourself up to someone, unless because you don't know what that mother had to go through to end up being where they are. So just be the best you that you can be, and just put one, like my dad used to say, put one feet in front of the other, and keep pushing for better days. And I'm a firm believer that the sky is not the limit. It goes way beyond that, y'all. Mothers, we have to have our props. We handle so many, excuse me, y'all. We handle so many jobs in the house. We have to be counselors, we have to be lawyers, we have to be doctors, we have to be housekeepers, we have to be nurses, we have to be teachers, we have to be what else? Um, uh, everything. We have to be everything. That'll sum up everything. And everything that our children need, we have somewhere along the line touched in those areas. So God had, when He made us, He really, really outdid Himself, because He knew we were gonna be somebody to know. He knew that we were gonna wear our titles very well. So I just thank God for each and every last one of you. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying to I'm saying not to beat yourself up about not being like someone else. Be the best you. I'm not saying that you cannot look at another mother and learn something from that other mother, because I have did that. I have looked at, like, how in the world did that person do this? What did they do? Wonder, what can I try this with mine? You know, I do. I observe to try to find better ways to deal with the children. And I found out through the years that the way that I was doing it, that I was taught that you had to do it. Because, like I said, my mama whooped that button and she was firm and she was, she had them looks. So I had to find another way to not fail at motherhood again. So I found other ways by looking and watching other mothers, but I didn't watch them to be like them. I watched them to improve who I was, to make me a better mother, not to be them, but to make me be a better mother because of some of the ways that they were handling their children, and it was a success. So therefore, it's like, it's just like going to college or going to school or whatever. You get better. You pay attention in school, you get better. You start learning this, like, aha, okay, this worked. 2 plus 1 is not 4. So 2 plus 2 is 4. So it made it better. I got a better grade. So therefore, it's just a learning thing, with our children. I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes you have to learn every year, because the children, being young as they are, they change up every year on you. Some of them change up every 6 months. So you got to stay on top of your game. If you can see something that somebody else is doing, and it's working, it's nothing wrong with embracing some of that, not being who they are, but making that, but embracing some of the things that help with them to make you be a better you, not to be a better Susan and Annie and all that, to make you be a better you. So it's nothing wrong with embracing something that works. But anyway, y'all, that's all I wanted to say. I didn't want to get on here, and we are into 13 minutes. If we went to 15, that's not bad. But anyway, y'all, I pray that you all have an awesome Mother's Day. I pray that I just keep building, y'all. It hadn't been that long that we ate, okay? So I'm reaping what I done ate. But anyway, I pray that you all have an awesome Mother's Day, and I pray that it be all that you have wanted it to be. I pray that you will receive everything that you need, whether it is monetary, whether it's a hug, whether it's a smile, whether it's that your child that came back and let you know that they love you. A child that you hadn't seen in a long time, y'all made it right. That's some rich stuff right there, y'all. That's some rich stuff right there. Making it right with your child, that's some rich stuff. You know, so you just never know. But anyway, y'all, that's all I want. I just want to get on here and say a little something, and I'm gonna get off here. But again, I pray that each and every last one of you get everything that your heart desire, and it does not have to be monetary all the time. There's nothing wrong with having some money. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. I'll take that too. But sometimes things in life, a hug, it's much more than money cannot even buy a hug from a child that maybe you hadn't seen in years. Wouldn't that be a blessing? I know I'm talking to somebody that probably hadn't seen or been around that child in a long time. So you just never know. You just never know. But anyway, y'all, and I tell you another thing too. Sometimes, we have to forgive. You know, we have to forgive uh, ourselves. Sometimes we got sometimes we have to forgive ourselves for some of the things that we have did. That have caused maybe a distance in the relationship with our children. I know myself. I thought about it. You know, um, our children have some of our children have struggled with life sometimes because of the struggles and the mistakes and the wants and desires that we put before them. So I mean, sometimes we just have to forgive ourselves for the mistakes and the things that we put before them. Just forgive yourself first, and then so you'll be able to um, open up, and you can ask them to forgive you. Ask your children to forgive you, because we haven't been perfect. I know I had to ask mine to forgive me, and I didn't feel bad about it because I felt like that was a breakthrough. So it's nothing wrong with asking them to forgive you, but first you ask for forgiveness to yourself. You're gonna have to forgive yourself because of some of the things that we allowed to happen and we put before our children. I don't care if it was a mistake that we made and then we were so caught up in it, and we was, in our minds and our hearts, that we couldn't even give love to our children because we were so busy giving it to someone else for the, that didn't even want it. And our children were standing there desiring and wanting our love. So we're going to have to forgive ourselves, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Because I promise you, when we forgive ourselves, we'll be able to grow, and then we'll be able to ask Him to forgive us. And then God can open up the door where we can have a relationship with our children. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to get off here. I'm laying in bed. I ain't far from sleep, for real. I'm wide awake right now, but I am laying in the bed. I'm probably about 20 minutes away from being asleep. But anyway, y'all. Anyway, have an awesome Mother's Day, and just do what you gotta do, honey. God looking at you. God gonna help you. Okay. Continue to be that. Continue to be that the best mother that you can be. All right. Peace and love sent to you all, and we will see you all in the next video. Bye. Uh-oh.